Hey guys, welcome back. It's Sports Gamer back with another video. In today's video, we are doing the second round of Minecraft 5.0. Let's get right into it with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, they definitely need offensive tackle here. They need to protect Trevor Lawrence. By the way, look pretty good in his pro day today. And I could tell he wasn't even trying really because it didn't really do anything. But you could take a safety here. They lost pick number 46 with the Cowboys because they traded that second round pick from the Vikings in the 25th overall pick from the Rams for the 10th overall pick to take Kyle Pitts. So they have Trevor Lawrence and Kyle Pitts on the team. Already very good draft here. And I think they need to take offensive tackle here. They could take a safety. They traded that pick. They could lose on that safety here. Trevon Moehrig, top safety, is still on the board here. But really, you have to take an offensive tackle here. You need to protect the franchise. Tevin Jenkins is available here. 5 offensive tacklers were in the first round. And Tevin Jenkins is the next best on my offensive tackle rankings here. So Tevin Jenkins, he hasn't lit up a sack in 2 years. And he's amazing. So now the Jets, they traded down with the Panthers here, and they took Caleb Farley, and then took a receiver at number 23 with the Seahawks pick. But this time I think they could take a running back here. So if we take a look at my running back rankings here, if I can find him, Najee Harris, he's my number 1 running back on the board here. But if you look at Travis Etienne, he's a better fit for the Jets. Najee Harris is more of a power back, and they kind of need like Travis Etienne. He's a receiving back, and then they could take him. But let's take a look at edge here. Azeez Ojulari is available, and maybe think about the Falcons trading up here, cause they might need an edge here, and they might take Azeez Ojulari. But if you look at it, the Jets aren't going to take one, so it wouldn't matter anyways. So from my running back rankings here, give that filter there. Najee Harris is my number 1. I think Najee Harris is better, but Travis Etienne here is a better player here, and I think they go with Travis Etienne here. The first running back off the board at number 34 overall. Number 35 overall, we have the Dolphins. Need to get you guys a receiver. They took an offensive tackle at 3. They took Penei Sewell, and they took an edge, Gregory Rousseau at 18. I think we could take a look at receiver here. Let's take a look at my receiver rankings here. Rondale Moore is available. I don't know. You have pick 50, so you can target a receiver with that pick, really. And you could take a look at linebacker here. Dylan Moses, and this might be a trade-out spot with the Eagles here. Because really after Dylan Moses and maybe so after Moses and Seward and maybe McRone, it's a pretty big drop-off after that. Maybe even Jabril Cox decent. But the best linebacker on the board right now is Dylan Moses, and he's a good linebacker. I don't know if he's deserving to go this high in the second round, but I really think that we could think about the Eagles trading up to get that linebacker. You could take a look at the offensive guard, but I don't really think they need offensive guard. Like Wyatt Davis is there, but I don't think they need offensive guard here. Could take a safety. Trevon Moehrig, best safety in the class, is still there. So really, you can think about all these guys here. You can even think about tight end, which I don't think they need. But so I think they're going to trade down with the Cowboys. I mean, with the Eagles here. I think that is a pretty I think that'd be decent here. I think the Eagles are going to trade up for the linebacker here. Because I think the Dolphins would take one here. So let's take a look at the Eagles here. Eagles are trading with the Dolphins. So they're going to swap the second round picks there. I mean, they don't need to put up that much value here because they're only moving back 3 picks here. So we can just give them that 7th right there. And the Dolphins are valuing the offer already. So the Dolphins accept the offer. Swap second rounders and add a 7th rounder in there. Because really, they're only moving back 3 spots. Like, they're going to most likely lose out on a linebacker. But I think it's worth it for the Eagles. Moving up 3 picks and losing like a late 7th. It's actually early 7th, but I'm going to take Dylan Moses here. I think that's a good pick for the Eagles. Now, number 36 overall, we have the Falcons here. I think they took Justin Fields in the first round. I think you got to be looking at edge here. Azeez Ojulari's on the board. I think you got to take Azeez Ojulari. Or the best defensive player on the board. But I think Azeez Ojulari, I don't know if he's the best defensive player on the board, but and like the best defensive player on the board is going to make your team better anyways. And they're just going to address a position of need here with Azeez Ojulari. And pick number 5 here, we have the Bengals. We need to get you guys some offensive line here. Because I took Jamar Chase at number 5 here earlier, so let's take a look at receiver here. Offensive tackle. Offensive tackle. Alex Leatherwood is there. He did pretty bad in the Senior Bowl one-on-ones, but really, you might be able to get one later in the rounds. Let's look at my offensive tackle rankings here. Like, you could be able to get one in the later rounds. I really think you could get one in the later rounds here. Like, look at this. Hold on. Go back because we only have 10 in my rankings right now. But if you look at offensive tackle, see where's offensive tackle. If you take offensive tackle there, Alex Leatherwood's there. Is like you have some guys here that you have options. Like you can take Leatherwood, Cosme, or like even Walker Little's still there. I think so. You can really get Walker Little in the later rounds if you want to. So, but let's take a look at the other position we need here. Could take offensive guard. Mike Davis is there. Could take offensive guard. Or they could take corner here. Let's take a look at corner. A 5 horns win in the first round. I don't think you take a corner here. So, really, I think you go offensive guard here. Because you're going to always get Walker Little in the second round. In the third round. So, I think you go via Davis here. Offensive guard here. I think that's a pretty reasonable pick. And the Dolphins at 38 here. So you can take a look at the Dolphins here. They could take a running back here. Najee Harris is there. They also have pick 50. They could be targeting someone at pick 50 here. And I think it's possible for Najee Harris to fall down here. Lions, don't think they take one. Panthers have McCaffrey, so they don't need one. Broncos don't need one. Cowboys don't need one. The Giants don't need one. Niners don't need one. Chargers don't need one. Cowboys don't need one. Patriots don't need one. The Cardinals could take them, but really the only team that could take them would be the Cardinals here. So I think they can get either Javonte Williams or Najee Harris at pick 50 here. So I think you have to look at other positions here. So you have wide receiver. You have Rondale Moore. Might be a little bit too much of a reach right now, but linebackers gone, offensive guard. You miss out on offensive guard by 1 pick. But I don't think really know you need offensive guard right now because you took Penei Sewell, best tackle in the draft. And defensive line, they could take a safety, really. But if you look at the defensive line, Devion Nixon is decent here. But I think they go safety here. Cause I don't know, that's a tough pick. They could trade down. Let's take a look at receivers again one more time here. I could sense a trade back down here. I just don't know a team that would trade up. Let's see if there would be a team that would trade up here. Oops. I don't know. I don't think there would be a team that would trade up. So, I think you go, you don't need a receiver right now. You can get Dwayne Eskridge in the third here. And, Dwayne Eskridge is a great receiver. Tylan Wallace is still there. Diami Brown is still there. There's still some good receivers down there. So, You could get one later in the draft, though. And you could get a running back at pick 50. But I don't see anybody that I could take here. Let's take a look on linebacker one more time here. And don't really think somebody could take here. I could take Travis Huard. But I think I'd go running back here. That makes more sense here. Najee Harris. Even though I could take him at pick 50, Cardinals could take him at pick 48 though. So I'll take him at pick 38. But now the Lions here, they need offensive tackle really. They could take Alex Leatherwood with this pick here. I think they will here. They need to protect Jared Goff. If they're only on Jared Goff for the next 2 years, then you have to get offensive tackle and protect him. So Alex Leatherwood there. Now on Panthers, same thing. Got to protect Zach Wilson. Here's your future here. You could take cornerback though. Let's take a look at cornerback. Elijah Molden. Don't think you take him. Maybe you could take Tyson Campbell, but offensive tackle. You could take Cosme here. And I think you do take Cosme. I think you take Cosme here. You definitely take Cosme here. Now with the Broncos, this is interesting here. Edge, let's take a look at edge to see who is available on the edge. Jason Oweh. Okay, but look on linebacker. Trace Stewart. I don't think you take him here. Let's take a look at quarterback here. Mac Jones is available, and I think they're gonna take Mac Jones. I think Drew Lock is okay. I think it's a preseason and stuff. But if you bring in Mac Jones, you have some competition with Drew Lock. So I think that's a decent pick here. Pick number 42, we have the Cowboys. And they got pick 42 and 46 from the Jaguars. So really here, you have some options here. I took a defensive line in the first round here at pick 25. So I don't think I need one right now. But take a look at offensive tackle here. You could take a look at offensive tackle. Or you could take a look at cornerback. Those are two positions I missed out on the first round by trading the 10th pick. But really, there's no corners available. Caleb Farley and Patrick Surtain were gone. And I don't think you want to take J.C. Horn with that pick. So this is interesting here. You could take a look at edge here. Always available. And personally, I think the Giants might be going after Jason Oweh here. But if you steal him from the division opponent with the Giants here, Jason Oweh is a good player here. He's a sophomore. He's younger, 6'5", and he's 247 pounds. So that is a pretty good here. And then I can see them taking him from the Giants here, because really you can't, like they did with the Eagles, and they took CeeDee Lamb because the Eagles were most likely going after him. But if you take a look at offensive tackle here, no really good available, and same thing with cornerback. So they could go with an edge because he already took defensive line, like interior. So you got to go with the edge now. You're going Jason Oweh here. Take him from the Giants here. And pick number 43 here, we have the Giants. They actually already took an edge, but they could be looking at Rondale Moore here. Really, you can take a guy like Dwayne Eskridge in the next round. So, not really a big fan here, but I want to know if I'll take a receiver here. Let's take a look at tight end here. Look at tight end. Pat Freiermuth is available, but I don't think they take him. Could look at linebacker too. They didn't take Micah Parsons in the first round, but they have Travis Stewart here. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. And they're considering taking Travis Stewart here. I can consider the Dolphins trade, because I think the Dolphins might be targeting Travis Stewart. So I think they might want to trade up for him if they try to think about taking him. But really, you don't need a receiver here. So I think if you take Rondale Moore here, I think that wouldn't be bad. But you could see the Dolphins are going to try and trade up here. Dolphins are going to try and trade up here. I can see them trying and trade up with the Giants here. Take a look here. And maybe a 5th round pick. They don't have a 5th round pick. But they can go with the 6th round pick here. And see. That would be unlikely, but you could try this 4th round pick here. Which I don't think you would. So you can try the 6th round pick, but I don't really think it would go through. We can try it out here. If they decline it. Oh, the Giants have accepted the offer. So that would mean that and that was an unlikely trade, but the Giants did it, so that would mean the Giants are most likely not considering taking Travis Stewart then, if that would happen. So I wasn't expecting that to go through, but Travis Stewart at 43, the Dolphins take Travis Stewart here. Now with the Niners, I took J.C. Horn last time here. They could take interior offensive line or quarterback. Ty Trash is still available, but I think it might be a little bit too early for him. You take a look at edge here. Edge defensive line, but cut edge here. George Tryon, he's decent. Or it could go interior offensive line with offensive guard. Trey Smith is available. Trey Smith is okay. Personally, I think I couldn't go after Trey Smith. So, yeah, I think Trey Smith here. People are sleeping on Trey Smith because of his health issues, but I think that's a good pick for him. And possibly taking him from the Chargers here. Now pick number 45 here. This is interesting as well. Cornerback here. You could take a cornerback. Personally, I'd probably take Tyson Campbell or somebody here. He kind of fell down my rankings, but I think he's pretty good here. You could take edge as well. Let's take a look at edge. Defensive line. Joe Tryon. Danny Jeremiah going in the first round, so I mean in the second round that could be a steal. With the edge rushers in the draft, I think people are better than that. So I could take Tryon here. And I could take a linebacker. Take a Sean Slayton in the first round. Kind of like around here because there's a big fall off. Personally, I think they go after a corner or an edge here. I think they go a corner or an edge. I think they go Joe Tryon, considering that the Giants might be taking him. They're going to take him from the Giants here. They're going to take Tryon. And the Cowboys here. I think they're going to go after safety. Because this was a Jaguars pick. Jaguars need a safety, and they could have been thinking, we could have took Trevon Mulry with this pick, but the Cowboys are going to take their pick that they gave them, and they're going to use it on a safety. They need help stopping the pass, so you're going to use that pick on a safety. Like, that's pretty much taking Trevon Mulry from the Jaguars. That's pretty much what it's doing here. Patriots, look at the tight end. Take the best tight ends on the board, Pat Freiermuth. I think this is where he goes. He fits the Patriots offense. And I think he's a great player. I think they would be targeting Kyle Pitts, the best tight end in the first round. But the Jaguars traded up with the Cowboys to take him here. But, yeah, the Jaguars traded up with the Cowboys to take Kyle Pitts. And then the Cowboys took a safety from him. Now with the Cardinals here, they could be taking running back. Javonte Williams is there. And there's not really anybody here that would take. And not anybody that I would take. Tight end's not there. You could take a look at offensive guard. But I don't think you do that. If you take a look on linebacker here, maybe McGrone, possibly. I don't know. This is interesting here. Do they take a running back? And if they do the Steelers consider trading up for Cardinals? The Cardinals. I think they could. I think they're gonna try. If it doesn't go through, not for sure. That would mean that the Cardinals are planning on taking Javonte Williams here. I think they totally could take him here. Cardinals already traded down once in this draft, so yeah. I'm checking rounders. If that's 7th round pick, that's likely to go through. If that's likely, what if they do this here? That's likely, man. That's likely. If the Cardinals decline it, then they're going to take Javonte Williams, yeah. The Cardinals did decline it, so the Seahawks aren't going to take the guy that they wanted. What if they give him this one here? So the Cardinals would decline it. Again, the Cardinals accepted that one. So, Cardinals are going to miss out on Javonte Williams. Seahawks are going to move up. They're going to take him. They're going to take him here. Now with the Raiders on the board here, I think they go interior defensive line here. I think they go Davion Nixon. Out of Iowa, second best in the draft class. Now with the Giants here, you could go after receiver here for Danny Jones now. And I think you do go with Rondale Moore here. Packers might be considering trading up here. The Packers are going to try and trade up. I think the Packers would offer the Giants a pick here. See if they would be able to get him here. Get Rondale Moore for Aaron Rodgers because they want to show that Aaron Rodgers that they're willing to go there. They're going to offer a 5th round pick. The Giants declined it. So they're going to take... So yeah, I do think that the Packers will be trying to get Rondale Moore, but they declined the trade to take Rondale Moore here. Because really, the Packers, they still got Dwayne Eskridge on the board and some good players on the board still. And at pick 51 here, we have the football team. After taking an offensive tackle here. They could be looking at receiver too, and the Giants took one from them. Would taking corner or safety. Cornerback. I could take one, but safety. Cowboys pretty much took Trevon Mulring from them as well. So here you got a decision to make. You could take cornerback. Or you could just go offensive guard and beat up the offensive line, which I wouldn't. But here, I think you go here. And you take a chance on a cornerback here. Or you could take a safety. Do you take a safety here? I think Javon Holland is a better safety than Richie Grant. And I think Javon Holland is better than any corner on the board right now. So I do think you go Javon Holland. For sure. Pick number 51, pick number 52, have the Bears. I took Elijah Vertucker last time. And this time they could be looking to take a QB. But really, they need a receiver. He could be losing Allen Robinson. I don't think there's anybody they can take here. And receiver. Do they go defensive line, though? Defensive line, J2 there. Trade two wasn't bad. It's a tough pick. This is really tough here. What do they do? It's a tough decision. Very tough decision here. I think the Bears are going to trade down. Because there's really nobody they could take here. The Rams are trying to trade up and jump the Seahawks here. And then try and jump the Seahawks here. And it's the Bears. Let's see. Here, they're going to try and jump the Seahawks and take that offensive tackle here. They have 2 thirds right here, but they could go with the 6th here, and that's pretty likely here. Maybe even the 7th. Very unlikely. They go with the 6th here. And the Bears are evaluating the offer. The Bears have denied it. So, is there anybody that the Bears would be taking here? I don't think so. So, with knowing the Rams here, probably trading on the first round here. I don't know if they do that. Maybe a second round here. Because Rams, they love trading first round picks. They'll probably trade that first round pick for sure. The Bears have accepted it here. 2024 second rounder. And the Rams are going to take Dylan Reynolds. North Dakota State jumped the Seahawks to try and get that corner. Or that off the tackle. And the Colts here, they could take Kyle Trask. I take over the tackle, which they don't. Cornerback here. Can be a big need. I think Tyson Campbell is one of the best here. I think they go Tyson Campbell here. And now with the Titans here, and they go defensive line. Trey Tufel, my number 3 here. I think they go Trey Tufel with the 54th pick here. The Seahawks here go over the tackle Jackson Carman. Arnold Clemson, and that's it for my offensive tackle rankings. There's no more offensive tackles left in my rankings, so I'm just going to have to go off TDN's predictive board now. But Cardinals now, could be going defensive line. Levi Onwuzurike is on the board. They're going to take him. Levi Onwuzurike is going to the Cardinals here. Pick 56. Pick 57, we have the Bears. See what the Bears could do here. And possibly taking Aaron Robinson here. The cornerback. Because I feel like there's still more receivers on the board that they could take later. Dwayne Eskridge and Dyami Brown. These are 2 guys right here that are amazing. Here, and I don't think they take Nico Collins here either. I'm on Ross St. Brown. Don't think they do that. So a tough pick. This is a tough pick for sure. Tough pick. They could go defensive line, which I don't think they would. But do they go corner? Do they go corner here in Elijah Molden? I think they do. They're going to go with Elijah Molden. Pick 58, Browns. Took Xavier Collins in the first round. Let's take a look at edge. Quincy Roche. We could take him cornerback. If we took a cornerback here, Greg Newsom's there, but even player that I didn't add to my board was Aaron Robinson here. I think they're going to go Aaron Robinson here. Ravens here. I think they're going to go tight end here. They're going to take Brevin Jordan. For sure. Pick 60 here, the Saints. I'm going to take a receiver here. Not Nico Collins. No. Yeah, Nico Collins. I can go Nico Collins here. At pick 60. And 61. For the Packers, they already took a cornerback here. They're not going to go for the tackle. You could go receiver. But there's still guys down here like Dwayne Haskins, Diami Brown, and Tyler Moss. I'm still there. So those are 3 good receivers there that you could get in the third. Possibly. So don't go defensive line. They could go linebacker. Cameron McBride, especially with the Bills, might take in one. I think they go with McGrone here. Bills, yeah, they needed a linebacker. I think they would have been able. They would have took him there, but they don't. Could go out here. Let's take a look at that here. They could go Carlos Basham here. If he's available. He's available. Do they go Baker Basham though? I think they do. They go with Basham there. Now the Chiefs. So another tough pick. Could go Ross St. Brown. And I think they do go Ross St. Brown here. Bucks last pick. I think they go defensive line here and take Tommy Togai. It's pretty good pick. So that's going to be it for the second round. So third round probably be coming out tomorrow. So until next time, yee.